I will be sharing how I was able to automate my store where it's making me $250 every single day in profit. By automating, I mean not even lifting a finger, literally zero work. I'm making this video so you guys can learn my secret Krabby Patty formula so you guys can replicate this in your own business and start generating this online bread and be finally able to quit your job and then move to Bali and do whatever you want. And of course, flex in some Gucci shoes. So let's just not waste any time. Let me show you the numbers so you guys know what I'm talking about. From October 1st to October 20th. As you guys can see, you see a balanced graph right here. And then I'm gonna go to Ads Manager just to show you that I did not change my ads at all. So you guys can see it's set to October 1 to 20th right here. And as you can see, I not filtered, but sorted by amount spent. And I spent about $6,000 to make about $10,000. And you can see date last edited. It was edited 2 months ago. I have not touched this ad set. And I'm gonna show you how you can have the same success in your own business. And as you guys can see, we go inside this campaign right here. And it's just same interest. I haven't touched them. I haven't turned off anything. And same here, you can see date last edited is September 28th. So I haven't touched them. And I actually always run with two ad accounts. So I'm gonna show you my second ad account. As you can see, I did by amount spent, and you can see I spent about $4,500, and I was able to get a ROAS of 1.53, which is not bad for this product because I was able. My break-even ROAS is 1.21, so it's still pretty profitable. And of course, it doesn't always track all the sales. And you can see no interest, and you can see I never edited it. Last edit was September 16, and I will even go inside the interest. As you can see, last edited, they were never edited. I personally changed the name. I didn't want to show you my targeting, what I'm targeting on this one because it has the product name, so I changed them. But as you guys can see right here too, I was trying a new method, but it didn't work out, so I just turned it off yesterday, but it was never touched either. As you guys see, 24,000 in first 20 days of this month. And then I put the number right there, my Facebook ads, my other Facebook ad upon spend. I even spent $713 on Google ads, and these are all the product cost, how much product cost me, and after doing all the math, I was able to generate $7,342. And it cost me on average about $140 to run my business after paying all my VAs, after paying for Shopify, all the apps, all the Klaviyo, everything. So after deducting that, I would keep $5,059, which is about 21% profit margin on this store. All right, that's enough for the number. Let's just get to what you guys came here, how you can do this in your own business. So let's just start with, I already talked about profit margin. It's about 5,000. Roughly 21 profit margin. I'm literally saying in last 20 days, in the first 20 days of this month, I only talked to my VA twice. One time my payment declined, and the second was I had some issue with Silk Road. I'm using Silk Road to fulfill my order, so I had some issues. So only talked 2 times. And I could have easily made 12K to 15K profit, but I literally have no contact with my VAs. So when you have no contact with your VAs, they get lazy. And even I was focusing more on YouTube. I just wanted to kickstart this channel, put all my energy here. So I had my drop shipping business suffer a little bit. So that's why I wasn't able to hit that number. But again, 5,000 is still a great number for only 20 days. Remember, we are only counting first 20 days of this month, and I literally did no work. I'm saying no work. I only talked to my VA twice. All right, so let's just say what are the main reasons. First, I have CBO campaigns which are using lookalike audience. Don't worry about it, we'll go deep into that. And then I'm using Google ads. Why I say hired? I hired somebody to run my Google ads. I literally have no knowledge how Google ads work. I have some knowledge, but I'm not an expert at it. So I just hired somebody and have them do the job. And I'll show you the numbers real quick. So as you guys can see, they spent about $713 and they were able to make me 2K back, so which is about like 2.8 ROAS, which is pretty good. And then email. I have an email guy who takes care of all my emails. There's 2 kind of emails he does. He does automations and manual. What is automation? Automations means they literally trigger itself. So every time someone purchases something from a store, the email sequence triggers and he gets sent a welcome series, and there's multiple other series that my email guy send. And what is manual? Manual is basically all the email address we have from all this time. what my guy does, he just creates a nice email every 3 days and he'll send them out. So he'll just say, hey, this new product will be launched, this new product, get 20% off, a different copy. He takes care of all this stuff. I'm not an expert at it, so I let him do all the talking. So remember, in this video, we're not gonna be going over Google Ads and emails because I'm not an expert at it. I know how to do it, but I'm not an expert at it, so I hired other people. And that's why I was able to generate money without even doing nothing, because I hired right people. Next, I have 2 Instagram pages. I already grew them, so I hired a rookie. It was my friend. I hired him, and I trained him to take care of reposting, take care of all the DMs, and he even takes care of shoutouts. So that's why I hired a rookie, because if I hired a professional, they charge a lot of money, Instagram managers. Another, I trained my VAs to the best. I mean best. I put the most amount of time in the first month of training my VA, and I always hire the right people. If you don't have the right people, don't be scared to fire them and get another VA. Another one is big credit limit. I have a really huge credit limit. I have between all my credit cards combined, I can spend up to 500K, which is $500,000. And I have 2 American Express Gold cards. Each have a limit of 150K each. So I never ran into any issues with scaling or anything, so that was taken care of too. Another reason, I always smash the like button. So you do the same too. Smash the like button so you can start making this free money every single day. Let's just get to point by point. So first is CBOs. CBOs are literally amazing, especially once they're optimized. CBOs can last you up to 45 to 60 days. And you just gotta be patient and don't tweak them, don't edit them. Again, this wouldn't apply if you were trying to scale, but like I told you, in the last 20 days, I was focusing on other things. So that's why I just let my best optimized CBOs just sit there, and they generated me profit. And I literally have days where my store was scaled up to 6,000 to 7,000 every single day. And I didn't touch any CBOs for 16 days. I didn't touch anything, and everything was smooth. So they are really powerful once you optimize them. But again, you have to throw some money at them first, and then later you can reap the rewards. Again, my CBO strategy is pretty simple. I run the CBO. In each CBO, I'll have 10 lookalikes from the same source audience. So I'll go to, let's say I create a source audience of all the people who added to cart in last 30 days, and then I'll create a lookalike from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and so on. And I put them in different ad set, all of them in different ad set, and I would have 10 ad sets, put them in a CBO campaign, and put them with the best ad creatives, and I just let it run. And those ones usually gets me the best result. Of course, this wouldn't apply to you if you're trying to scale. If you're trying to scale, you want to tweak them. You want to see how you can get the most money out of them. You're trying to raise the budget. But if you're just trying to relax back, you're focusing on other thing, you're taking a little break, don't do anything. There might be days where they're going to be profitable, but then they catch right back up next day. So don't panic. Instagram pages. I already have a video on this, but I'm going to go over this real quick. You should grow an Instagram page. It's really easy. As you can see right here, difficulty is pretty easy. It takes me about 65 days to get to 10K. And when I was peaking and I had my VA posting shoutouts every 3-4 days, I was making about 5K per month just from both of my Instagram pages. So this is all you have to do. Pick a niche. Always create a new account. Instagram absolutely loves new account. Pick a niche. Niche is like a barber niche, fashion, nudity, funny videos, travel videos, fitness videos. So pick a niche like that. Buy a fake 1,000 followers, really cheap. It's like $4 or $5, and then follow people in the same niche. If you're in a fitness niche, you want to start following all the people in the similar niche and liking and commenting them. What this does is trigger Instagram's algorithm that, hey, this is a fitness interested person. I'm gonna give him more videos related to fitness, and then they will start showing you content that's viral in the fitness niche. So what you do is you just take that content and repost that 5 to 7 times a day, and you want to use the hashtag in the same niche in the beginning, and you'll see after 10 to 12 days your post will start going viral. All this has something on your story. Very important, because whenever people come to your page from explore page, they will see you have a story. That means you're active, and they are more likely to follow you. And after 3 or 4K followers you have, just add the link to your store in the bio, And then that way, every time your post goes viral, what people will do, they'll see your post on Explore page, and out of 40, 50,000, probably 400 or 500 will go to your page and they'll follow you. And then some of them will actually click the link in the bio and they'll buy your item. So make sure your link is solid, but even your bio is solid. So have something in the bio like, if it's a fitness thing, fix your posture in 30 days, and then you arrow it to the link and people click the link and then it's the item of posture corrector. All right, next, Instagram VA. So I just trained my Instagram VA to upload the best content. So what all he does is he goes to Explore page and he finds the viral videos, and then he'll go to those pages and see which videos work for them in the same week, and he'll re-upload those videos. And I trained him to check tracking numbers, so he'll just go into Shopify. If someone say, hey, where is my order? So he'll like, hey, can you please let me your order number? And he just put the order number in Shopify and checks that way. And any other complicated task, I usually have him, there's a copy he sent to customer, hey, I don't have the access to that part of the database. Can you please send an email to this@gmail.com, and they will be happy to help you. They will reply within 24 hours. So that way we take care of that side of things. All right, so the next part, hire VAs and train them. This is the most important part where you can automate your business, hiring VAs. So what that means is you always want to hire people who have experience with Shopify, because it will be really hard for you to train a person who doesn't have experience with Shopify. Then you first have to tell them Shopify, and then you have to tell them dropshipping, which is just adding more to things. You don't want to do that. Hire only people that are experienced with Shopify. I always use Upwork to hire people. It's a website. You can just literally type upwork.com. And the script I use, it's going to be on the next page. I'll show you guys. I usually pick cheap people like who are charging me $3. Eventually what I did after they do good, I get their pay raise to $4. Usually people in the Philippines are really hardworking people and they're great people. So you want to be nice to them. You can see, be nice to them and they'll get your stuff done. Usually you want to look for someone who is fluent in English, but that's included in script, so don't worry about that. And then again, hire with someone with $3, and after they're doing good, raise their to $3.50, $3.75, and $4. I always pay 1% profit as bonus to my top VA. I have this one VA, he does an amazing, amazing, amazing job. So whatever I make, I always give him 1%. Some of you guys are like, oh, that's nothing, but it is something, because he usually, from what I pay him every month, is like $600 to $800. And then let's say if I did $23,000 in profit, then he'll get $230 out of that. Yeah, I'm doing the math right. So $230, that's additional 30% of his income. So you gotta look how much he's making and how much extra you are giving, so which is a good amount of income for him. He's on a vacation right now, so you know he's doing good. So even if they're doing a great job, give them unlimited hours. All right, so as you guys can see, I gave him 40 hours, which is not unlimited, but if you go right here, all contracts, you'll see the same guy has 2 contracts. I just gave him 2 contracts, so he can literally, I just let him whatever he want to do with hours, so he can meet his quota. He can make $600 to $800 every single month. I don't really care, because he does a great, great, great job. So that's what you want to be. You want to be nice to them if they do a great job, because you gotta understand, if someone is taking care of your business for $600 to $800, that's a great deal, because people out here wouldn't even give a shit even if you pay them $2,000. You know, they'll just do their 4, 5, 6, 8 hours and go home. So he does a great job. That's why I'm always genuine to him. Whatever he wants, whenever he wants it, I don't really care. So the next one, this is the script right here, Upwork hire script. All you have to do is copy this script and then just paste in Upwork. And on Upwork, it's really easy. It's called post a job. So I'll show you guys. If you guys don't know how to do it, you go to upwork.com, and I think now you have to create an account, and then you just do a post a job. And then it's just stuff dedicated long term. You usually do long term because you're looking for someone long term, and you add all these requirements, and then there's a part where you add script. And always add this part. Qualifications are fluent in English, because you want someone who's fluent in English. Let them know what you want. I want them to check my orders. I want them to update customers on their tracking orders, resolve PayPal and Stripe dispute, create CSV files, and send files to suppliers. I'll be showing you guys how to do all that in a minute. And when you apply, I always tell them, please put thanks Sagars in the title so I can see that you have read the entire application. So what a lot of these videos does, they do copy paste. They see a job contract and they just paste their answer. Hey, I would love to work with you, but you always want to add this. So you know they pay attention to details. So if they have thanks Sagar in the titles, I know they read my script and my job description. All right, so how do I train them? I always make video tutorials. What I do is I will just record a video of me doing whatever I want them to do, and with a camera right there, and then I upload that on YouTube, and then I have them watch it. Why? Because that's scalable. Let's say if he wants to leave you tomorrow, that he doesn't want to work, or you want to hire more VAs, you can just send the video link to more VAs. So that's what I do. I always have videos and they're private, so I just send them the link. All right, so always have scripts to respond to emails. It just makes the whole process easier. I'll just explain you right now. So usually you'll see all the people who have questions, they're usually same question. So I created this script, you click on this, don't panic. Just click the link in the description and you'll find it. I tell them, they always add this at the end of every single email. Hey, let me know if you have any questions, thanks, and it's a picture of me, literally me, my face, and Sagar Miller, co-founder of my store name. Why I have the picture? Because that's what exactly Donald Trump does, and he has the biggest email campaign in America. They does crazy amount of donations from their email campaign, so you want to use this because they are definitely successful. You know, he's the president, so you know he knows what he's doing. Again, you can see if the order is delivered, but the customer say they haven't received it. This is how my VA will deal with that. Customer asks for tracking link, simple right here. Asking for tracking number right after ordering, we just tell them, hey, we have received your order due to high demand. Tracking numbers are delayed. Please email us within 3 to 5 days, and we'll provide the tracking link. And then after this, you know, they will add this thing. So most of the answers are just added right here. I only share with my VAs, but I'll share with you guys. So sometimes what will happen, this is kind of a little bit on the line. You don't want to do this too often. But if customer wants to return an item right away, they order something from you and they want to refund you. So what you want to do is you want to wait 16 to 24 hours and then send them this email. Hey, customer name. Yeah, I saw that you placed the order today. As we have already shipped the order, is on the road. I can do 2 things from you. You can wait till you receive the product and then send us back, and we'll give you the full refund, or we can issue you a 40% refund right now and you can keep the product. Let me know what you like to do. And a lot of people will take the 40% route, which that way you just save the 60% of your revenue. So that is great, you know. So for saving 60% of revenue, I would want you to smash that like button right now. All right, so the next step is you want to train your VAs for order fulfillment. You want to train your VAs to send emails. You want to train your VAs to talk to suppliers and negotiate with suppliers, handle disputes, remove bad comments. Removing bad comments means usually whenever you run an ad and you scale it, you'll see a lot of people leave negative reviews that, oh, this doesn't work, scam, AliExpress, dropshipping, this is the link to AliExpress, all that bad stuff. So your VA will delete all those bad comments. So just train him. And then order fulfillment, use CSV files plus mass fulfillment. I've seen so many people just overcomplicating this whole process. Order fulfillment is the easiest thing to do. Doesn't matter how big your store is. All you have to do is go to your website, go to orders, and you see this export button. Why we are using export rather than Autopilot? Because you gotta understand, once you start getting 200-300 orders, on Autopilot it takes like 200-300 minutes because each order is like takes a minute. So that is a lot of work. So what you wanna do is, you wanna come here, you wanna do orders by date, and let's say you wanna fulfill these 2 orders right here from these 2 days. So you just do export orders and you click that and they'll send you an email. And again, you just keep track of this number right here. So you type that in your notepad that I fulfilled hashtag 33677 order last time, and we send that to supplier. So this CSV file, I send it to my supplier, and supplier takes care of all that. And after supplier sends back you a file, it will have all the tracking numbers. Every single supplier in China knows how to do that. And all you do with that CSV file, you push it through mass fulfill. You throw that file right here, enter orders, whole file in here. It doesn't matter if it's $1,000, $10,000. I've literally used this to save so much time because I know people doing order fulfillment by crazy methods, overload, dealers, all that stuff. Use this, it's free. and you can literally fulfill 1,000 orders in 1 minute. It's crazy to me. I don't know why would you even go with any other route. This is the easiest one out of all of them. And delegate everything other than Facebook ads and repaying credit cards. So what I mean by that, every single thing, take notes. Every single thing you do in your dropshipping business, write it down. And you want to delegate that to your VAs, and you only want to take care of Facebook ads and repaying your own credit cards. So for paying orders, right, what I do is you can save your credit card in AliExpress and give the login information to VA. Your VA can never access your credit card, but he can use that card to pay for orders. And same with PayPal. You can add him a user, and he can always send payments to other people, all the suppliers and all that stuff, but there's always receipts. So that way you can keep track what he's doing. I always use credit cards to pay for anything, and I just go to my bank account and pay all my credit cards that way, every 4, 5, 6, 7 days, depending on how much I'm scaled. And FB ads. FB ads is a tricky one. I've seen so many people that wanted to delegate it, but they never could find a perfect solution. And same with me. I want to delegate FB ads too, Facebook ads, but I cannot just find anyone who's going to be taking care of it, wants to scale it. Most of them just want to meet the minimum standard and just want to keep you on the contract. That's what they want to do. They really don't want to go all out, tell you, oh, we need more ad credit, we need to scale, we need more budget. They literally kind of don't care. They take it as like a 2-3 hour job. So that's why I don't like them. They don't manage them properly. But again, if you find somebody, leave them in the comment. I'd love to work with them, Handling disputes is a pretty easy part. I have scripts, how to handle a dispute process. So in my script, if you scroll a little bit down, you'll see a section called dispute process. So it's pretty easy. You can just read through this and you'll find out how you can take care of disputes. Keep an eye on how much he's paying to suppliers. So what I usually do is, this is how I keep an eye what my VA is doing. So I have a shared Excel file. So let's say my VA send orders from hashtag 3000 to hashtag 3456. And then I always have him how much he paid to that person. So let's say he paid 6529 to that person, right? So now that's recorded. And then what I can do is I always have him keep the invoice and have the Excel file he sent to the supplier. So that way, if I see something is wrong, I can manually do the math myself, and I can tell him that something's wrong. And I always do it every 6 to 8 days to make sure he's in good shape, but I haven't done it from last 20 days. Like I told you, I've been lazy. Not lazy, but like focusing on other things, but lazy too a little bit. Excel is a really good tool. All you have to do is make an Excel file and share it with anyone, and always invite editing. A recipient can edit. You click that, boom, and you can send them the link, or you get a link right here and you create link, boom. So it's pretty easy, So I love Excel. It's free, OneDrive. It's not Excel, it's called OneDrive, and it's free. So use that. It's a great way to communicate with your suppliers. How to train them, continued. Find people you can trust. You gotta understand, you cannot scale if you don't have a team. It's damn near impossible to doing emails and all that stuff yourself. So you gotta find a team, and you gotta find people that's trustworthy. Once you find good VA, keep them, because they are rare to find, and just whatever their demands, and pay them good, have them take vacation, give them bonuses so they even feel happy. I trained my first VA to the max. I took good amount of, I would say, 40-45 days. I would always go back and forth because I was super skeptical about what he's doing. So I would look at every single email he's responding to. I was super being picky. You don't want to be that, because imagine your boss always on you, or what are you doing? Where are you doing this? Where do you put that? So don't be that person. But in the beginning, I took a good amount of time to train him. I made a lot of videos. I have him watch all the videos. We went through articles. I have him read articles and all that stuff. And then after you train that person, he can train your other VAs, which is the best thing. And I even send my other Instagram VA to him if he have any question. And then if he cannot answer any question, then they come to me. So basically, I try to keep minimum contact, and he's kind of the manager of all the VAs. So any problem with any other person goes to him first, and then if he cannot solve it, he comes to me. But if I'm being 100% honest, he's the greatest one ever. He always finds a solution, and that's why I think I love him. Another one, have VAs respond to email every day. Don't let your VAs slack, because you gotta understand they're an employee. If you let them slack, they will slack. So don't even ever get in the habit of letting them slack. be on the thing, hey, why you haven't responded to the emails? What's going on? You want to ask them what's going on? Is there anything I can help you? That's the way. I know a lot of people like, hey, why are you not responding to emails? That's not the way you tell them. You just like, hey, I seen you wasn't able to reply to emails last night. Is there anything I can help you with? So you ask something like that, nice, and then they'll tell you if they need help or they're just being lazy fucks or whatever. So you take action accordingly. Connect with them in one place. I use WhatsApp. I just have a WhatsApp group. All my VAs are in there. And anytime they have a problem, they just be like, hey, this is blah, 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 which is minimum contact. At this point, me being 11 months into business and dropshipping, we usually never have much questions, but in the beginning we did. So they would type in there, and then other VAs will try to answer it if they can. If they cannot, then they'll just tag me, because you can tag on WhatsApp @Sagar Miller, so they can come to me. So just find a place. Some people use Skype, some people use WhatsApp. I think is great. And again, this is the greatest tip. Make an Instagram group and Facebook group. I don't know if you can make a group on Facebook, but on Instagram, have all your VAs who do drop shipping and all your friends who do drop shipping, make a group and tell them, hey, anytime you find any drop shipping ads, send them in this group. So now you have a whole database. After being, like I said, 11 months into business, I have a whole database of ads in that group, which I can always go back to, refer to, and test new products. So that's the greatest tool. I think I covered every single thing for this video I'm supposed to. So if you still have any questions, please leave them in the comment box. And one more thing, make sure to smash the like button. Don't ever leave this video without smashing the like button. And after that, I want to say subscribe if you got value out of this, if you find this enjoying. But so like I said, subscribe to this channel if you got any value. Go out there, make money, buy some Gucci shoes. I love this one, the Thanos one. I don't like the other one, but these ones are fire. So peace.